The Fate series. You've probably heard of it. And if you haven't watched it, you either haven't because it's not your thing, or you're interested, but are infinitely confused about where to start. Like, what's an unlimited blade work? What's a stay night? What's an apocrypha? What's a zero? What's a Tsukihime? And while that last one is somewhat unrelated to the Fate series, mostly, perhaps that mostly is why people get confused. The Fate series is, for me at least, pretty easy to get into because, well, I didn't think about it. I just did. And if you, well, the whole point of this video is just a quick how to get into Fate, what to deal with all this weird shit, and why you should get into Fate. So, Fate is confusing. Yes, it is. There's a lot of lore and a lot of weird things going on that you'll have to get used to and figure out on your own terms. Fate Zero has a lot of dialogue, like a lot of dialogue. So if you don't like that, you probably won't enjoy Fate Zero, at least the first half, as much as you will, say, something like the second half, which is a lot more action-packed. But getting into Fate isn't as difficult as I think most people let on. Now, what I might be making this video might be a terrible idea. What I'm about to say may be a terrible idea, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you want to get into Fate, start with Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works by Ufotable. In my opinion, it's the best point to jump on from, and first of all, it's the best animated. I mean, I know Fate Zero, but they have the same animation, but trust me, there's more. So, it's really well animated by Ufotable, an incredible studio. You learn everything you need to know for understanding the main Fate timeline and Fate universe, mostly, kind of, to an extent. Look, trust me, stick with me here. Right, so watch Unlimited Blade Works by Ufotable, the TV series, not the movies. And not by Studio Dean either. Watch the 2014, I believe, Ufotable anime. There'll be a image on screen, so you know which one. Then, from there, then watch Fate Zero. Now, Fate Zero may be a prequel, but in my personal opinion and from my own experiences, it's better to watch Fate Zero after watching Stay Night. Why? Well, I just enjoyed Fate Zero way more with all the information I knew from Stay Night. It made a lot more of, it made the reveals more impactful, and through those reveals it made Unlimited Blade Works more impactful because I now knew more about the events that took place there. And having heard that, you might be thinking, well, then I should watch the prequel first, right? No, trust me. Trust me on this. Watch Unlimited Blade Works first, then watch Fate Zero. Okay? But where do you go from there? Because you've probably heard of Apocrypha, or like, I don't know, Extra Link, but that's a game. Fate Go, which does also have an anime, but that's a complete other beast. Where you go from here is very simple. You stay on the Stay Night timeline, universe, route, and you watch the Heavensfield Trilogy. It's 3 movies, and now the watch order, this might be complicated. This might be the most complicated thing I'm going to say in this entire video. The watch order for the Heavensfield Trilogy is Heavensfield 1, okay, you following? Followed by Heavensfield 2, and finally, Heavensfield 3. Trust me on this, it's worth watching Unlimited Blade Works and Fate Zero just so you get the most out of the Heavensfield Trilogy, because they are fan-fucking-tastic. Trust me, if you get through Fate Zero and somehow don't like Fate after watching 48 episodes of it, you may as well just watch the Heavensfield movies and they will most likely change your mind. But what about from there? You've watched the Heavensfield movies. You loved them, because you will. Where do you go? Well, now do whatever the fuck you want. If you enjoyed it enough that you want to branch out into the spin-offs like Apocrypha and the Fate Go anime, go right ahead. If you don't have to. It's entirely up to you. But if you want to, there's a lot of waifus to discover. A lot of sabers. A lot of sabers. But why are there so many sabers? Well, there are 2 answers to that question. Saber the class, well, you'll understand when you watch Fate. Saber the character, well, she makes money. That's why there's a lot of Saber. I mean, money talks. Waifus equal money. Money equals Fate Go. Fate Go equals you, or at least it will if you fall down that rabbit hole. Please stay safe, gamble responsibly, or don't. Just fuck it, blow a, I don't know, 10 grand whaling for 1 5-star, because that's probably all you'll get. I'm trying to dissuade you from Fate Go. It's not worth it, but it really is. Gambling for PNGs, I promise, it's worth it. But yeah, trust me, the Fate series, it's weird, but it's really, really fucking good. I'm going to reiterate it again. Start with Unlimited Blade Works, then Zero, then Heaven's Feel. From there, whatever the fuck takes your fancy. Alright? It's that simple. At least to me it was. But some people, especially Fate fans, like to overcomplicate it. Now, you may have heard me mention this thing called a Tsukihime at the beginning. That's a complete other kettle of fish, like Kado no Kyokai. It's all in the Nasu-verse. What's the Nasu-verse? You can look into that in your own time. But again, when you look into it, it'll make sense because, well, it's pretty straightforward. It's just like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but not quite. And slightly less linked than the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But look, trust me. In fact, you know what? Go watch Garden of Sinners or Kado no Kyokai. Tsukihime, well, the anime kind of sucks, so pray that it either gets a readaptation because of the visual novel getting remastered, or pray that Type Moon decides to release the visual novel in English, which would be unprecedented, but it'd be fantastic if they did, and I'd play the fuck out of it. Please, Ufotable. Not Ufotable. Type Moon. Give us Tsukihime remake in English, please. I beg. But yeah, I rattled on at the end there about Tsukihime, mainly because Melt Your Blood came out today as I'm recording this, yesterday from when you're watching this, and it's fun. Melt Your Blood's the Type Lumina, it's hella fun. I've enjoyed the little I've played of it, but it's hella fun. I should start rattling on, and you've probably left the video by now, haven't you? Yeah. Well, if any of you are still here and have gotten into Fate now, because you better have, it's worth it, trust me. I mean, you don't have to watch it if you don't want, but I recommend it. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, sub, hit the notification bell, do whatever the fuck you feel like. And with all that said, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I'll see you all next time for another video. Ta-ta, for now.